There are now 4 major free AI tools that everyone is talking about: ChatGPT Claude, Gemini, Perplexity. And if you are a beginner, you've probably asked yourself at least one of these questions. Which one should I actually use? Are they all the same? Do I need all 4? What is each one actually good for? Today, I am answering all of it. I tested all 4 tools on the exact same tasks: writing, research, coding, summarizing, planning, math. And I am going to tell you exactly which one wins each category and which one you should start with based on what you actually need. No paid promotions, no sponsored content, just honest plain English results. Stay until the end. I'm giving you a simple cheat sheet that tells you exactly which tool to open for which task every single time. Welcome to Simply AI. We break down AI tools in plain English so anyone can use them. Hit subscribe. New video every week. Let us get into the comparison. Before we compare them, let me give you a 10-second overview of what each tool actually is. ChatGPT, made by OpenAI, the one that started it all, most popular AI tool in the world. Free version available. Claude, made by Anthropic, known for being the best writer. Longest memory in a conversation. Free version available. Gemini, made by Google, has access to the internet, connected to Google Search. Free version available. Perplexity, made by perplexity.ai, an AI-powered search engine, cites its sources every time. Free version available. All 4 are completely free to start. All 4 work in your browser. No downloads, no credit card. Now let us compare them. Round 1, writing. I gave all 4 the exact same prompt. Write a professional email declining a job offer while keeping the door open for future opportunities. Under 150 words, here is what happened. ChatGPT gave a solid professional email, clean structure, good tone, but it felt slightly template-like, like something you have seen before. Gemini gave a similar email, professional, competent, but again, template feel, generic opener, generic close. Perplexity gave a decent attempt, but Perplexity is not built for writing. It showed. The email was functional but lacked warmth and personality. Claude gave something different. The email felt genuinely human. Warm but professional. Specific language that did not sound like every other email, the kind of email you would actually send. Winner, Claude. For any kind of writing, emails, cover letters, reports, blog posts, social media captions, Claude is consistently the best. It writes like a human. The others write like AI. That difference matters. Round 2, research. I asked all of 4 the same question. What are the best free tools for small business owners in 2025? Here is what happened. Claude gave a thoughtful, organized answer. Clear categories, good explanations, but no sources. And Claude's knowledge has a cut-off date. If something changed recently, Claude might not know. ChatGPT gave a similar answer, well-organized, good detail. But again, no sources cited, and same knowledge cut-off issue. Gemini performed better here, because Gemini is connected to Google. It pulled current information, more recent, more relevant. Still, sources were not always clear. Perplexity won this round completely. Perplexity gave a clean, organized answer with numbered sources below every claim. You can click each source and verify it. The information was current, the sources were real and credible. Winner, Perplexity. For any research task, finding current information, comparing options, fact-checking, industry news, market research, Perplexity is the clear winner. It is basically Google search, but smarter, faster, and without the ads and spam. Round 3, summarizing documents. I pasted the same long article into all 4 tools and asked, summarize this in 5 bullet points. Keep it simple and clear. ChatGPT, good summary, clean bullets, captured the main points well. Solid performance. Gemini, similar to ChatGPT, good summary, nothing special. Perplexity, decent, but Perplexity is built for search, not document summarizing. It struggled slightly with very long pieces of text. Claude, outstanding. Claude summarized with precision. The 5 bullets were exactly the 5 most important points. No filler, no obvious statements. Each bullet actually told you something. And Claude has a unique advantage here. You can upload a PDF directly to Claude. A research paper, a contract, a business report, anything. Claude reads the entire document and answers questions about it. Winner, Claude, especially for documents. For summarizing, Claude or ChatGPT. For PDF documents specifically, Claude, always Claude. Round 4, math and coding. I gave all four a coding task. Write a Python function that takes a list of numbers and returns the top 3 highest values. ChatGPT, excellent. Clean working code, explanation included. This is where ChatGPT shines. Developers trust ChatGPT for coding, and that trust is earned. Claude, also excellent. Clean code, good explanation, very close to ChatGPT here. Gemini, good but slightly verbose. More explanation than needed. The code worked but felt overthought. Perplexity, not built for coding. It attempted the task, but this is clearly not its strength. Winner, ChatGPT and Claude, tied. For coding tasks, both ChatGPT and Claude perform at a very high level. If you are a developer, test both for your specific use case. Either will serve you well. For math problems specifically, ChatGPT has a slight edge due to its built-in calculator and step-by-step math mode. Round 5. Current information. I asked all four this question. What happened in AI news this week? Claude, honest answer, told me its knowledge has a cutoff. Could not answer reliably. Appreciated the honesty. ChatGPT, similar situation. Knowledge cutoff means it cannot reliably answer questions about recent events. Gemini, connected to Google Search, gave reasonably current information. Not perfect, but better than Claude and ChatGPT on this task. Perplexity. Clear winner again. Perplexity gave a detailed answer with specific recent events cited. Each claim had a clickable source, published within days of my search. Accurate, current, sourced. Winner, Perplexity. For anything time-sensitive, news, stock prices, sports scores, current events, recent announcements, Perplexity is the only tool you should be using. Claude and ChatGPT cannot compete on current information. Their knowledge has a cutoff date. Perplexity's does not. Here is the plain English cheat sheet I promised at the beginning. Print this, save it, screenshot it. Use Claude when writing anything that needs to sound human, emails, cover letters, blog posts, social captions, reading and summarizing documents and PDFs, long conversations where context matters. Anything creative, use ChatGPT when coding and programming tasks, math problems with step-by-step work, general questions about any topic. When you want the most popular and widely supported tool, use Gemini. When you want Google integration, you are already in Google Workspace, Docs, Sheets, Gmail. You want current information without needing to cite sources. Use Perplexity when research on any topic, current news and events, fact-checking anything. You need sources for your claims, replacing Google search entirely. The simple answer, if you only use one tool, start with Claude for writing or Perplexity for research. Those two tools cover 90% of what most people need. Now I want to answer the question most beginners actually have. Which one should I start with? Here is my honest answer. If you write anything for work, emails, reports, content, proposals, start with Claude. Claude.ai. Free. Open it right now. If you need to research anything, news, topics, products, competitors, start with Perplexity. Perplexity.ai. Free. Open it right now. If you are a developer or student who needs help with code or math, start with ChatGPT. ChatGPT.com. Free. Open it right now. If you are already deep in Google, Gmail, Docs, Sheets, Drive, start with Gemini. Gemini.google.com. Free. Right there. You do not need all four. You need the one that solves your biggest daily problem. Start with one. Use it for 1 week, see what changes, then add a second one. That is how you actually build the AI habit that saves you time. Not by trying everything at once. One tool, 1 week, one habit. Let me give you the final summary. ChatGPT, best for coding.